How's it going, boys? And 3.5%. Today on Standard, we're going to be exploring a very niche card, Dying to Serve. Whenever you discard a card, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, and that ability can only be triggered once per turn. Extremely niche, extremely cash money. If you get the ball rolling with this, no control deck can stand up against you. Well, admittedly, no control deck can stand up against almost any well-made aggro deck nowadays, but that's a different story. We're going to be combining it with things like Pestilent Cauldron, because now you discard a card of Pestilent Cauldron and you get a 2/2 and a 1/1. Pretty decent, pretty good for blocking, extremely good for blocking, and again, absolutely clowns on your average control player. So our main objective is pretty much just surviving. So we got things like Infernal Grasp, March of Wretched Sorrows, or Varlix class just for that added oomph effect. But honestly, Varlix class is just really good as a draw engine. Ledge Shredder for additional discard opportunities. Titan Indulgence, the same thing. Saw it coming because we are vulnerable to Izzet, and wizards literally can smell when you are vulnerable to Izzet. And Quandrix Command to get the graveyard back into the deck. Binding of the Old Gods for any enchantments or anything. And Professor Liliana because reasons. Good reasons. Mommy reasons, one might even say. Blood on the Snow and Meathook Massacre for extreme life gain amounts and whatnot. 24 lands to be specific, 2.8 average, and with that being said, boys, without any further ado, let's just get a cracking and see what happens. Oh, wow, potentially a good hand. But what does a good hand mean? Probably, honestly, kind of nothing. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I know exactly what that is. That is most likely the Sphinx deck. Interesting, interesting. Well, it could be good, it could be bad, we will never know. But, honestly, boys, man, Magic, for the past week and a half playing Magic, man, it just feels so bad. So, you see, Magic is, like, one of the most ridiculously unbalanced, uncompetitive games in existence. And Arena just represents that, I think, in the most wholehearted way possible. Currently, in the best of one category, it is absolutely almost impossible for a control deck to win against a creature deck. And if you say otherwise, I'm instantaneously assuming that you're an absolute moron or something along those lines. Because almost every single aggro deck that is played has so many cards that exchange 2 or maybe even 3 for 1. There's Esika's Carriage. Look at this, there's Kaito. To deal with Kaito, I need to use 2 cards. I will need to use something to get rid of the Ninja, and I will need something to get rid of the Kaito. This is what you have to deal with constantly in the standard rotation. And I'm not gonna lie, that's horrible. So yeah, whenever I'm playing a control deck, the only thing I play against is creature decks. Whenever I make a creature deck, the only thing I play against is other creature decks, because Wizards 100% reliably knows that creature decks have an overwhelming advantage currently versus control decks, because of the 2-for-1 exchange. And the fact that man lands are just so absolutely ridiculously powerful and easy to use, because they're not even tap lands at this point, like, let's be real. Oh, it has been a pain. But actually, that's not even the pain. But by the way, I really hope that none of you are playing Arena currently, because this is what Wizards do. They're constantly shifting around the RNG, how it performs. They're constantly shifting around how wins get calculated and things like that. And currently, for like a week and a half, it feels that, you know, there's absolutely almost no choice in the game. At best, in some situations, I would say that, you know, you get offered the choice between, what do I need here? Green and black, I think. You get, at best, I would say that you sometimes get given the choice between what you want to do. Do you want to remove that creature with this removal card or this removal card? There's never any finesse. It feels like that there's literally just no finesse left in the game. And man, that's just horrible. That is just a horrible experience. Is this the one that puts... Yeah, this is the one that does the thing. Wow, that is very unimpressive. Not gonna lie. Yeah, not gonna lie. Wait, he has Legion Angel. Oh, by the way, I don't know what's currently happening, but I think everyone has figured out that you can abuse Legion Angel. If you put Legion Angel in your deck, chances are you're gonna get that, especially against control decks, at the very top of your draws or in the opening hand. And this card is, again, it's like, well, it has 4 damage. You can't ignore it as control. It's just literally impossible to ignore as control. So, you know, you kind of need to deal with it, but it's not happening. It's just hilarious. I think it's just funny. And that every time, that if you put in Legion Angel and you play against control, it's just gonna be there and you can have a little bit of fun. So, boys, you know, like and subscribe because I am suffering for your literally, no, but seriously. I have not had a fun time playing Arena for the past week and a half because matchups and things. By the way, this is a free win. I can easily tell because he doesn't have the combos. He doesn't have anything. He ditched Legion Angel. It's like everything possible currently is going bad for our opponent. He has 4 lands, which I would usually say is good. But in this case, it's bad because seemingly he has just nothing to do, I guess. Cat on purple, hey, a win's a win, but honestly doesn't make me feel good. That just means he somehow has a magical... Maybe he just has all 5 and 6 drops and Wizards is not allowing him to play anything. Who knows at this point? Who knows? But yeah, it's a pain. Also, I just found out that there is a new historic ontology or historic pretology or whatever the hell that they want to, however the hell they want to call it, and I find that absolutely ludicrously hilarious. Currently, the game is split in, I don't know, 5 ways you could call it. There's people who play Explorer. There's people who play Historic. There's people who play Standard, there's people who play Alchemy. Alchemy is the least loved format, the most pushed by Wizards. Historic only gets played by people who, for some odd reason, think that Goblins and Elves are the only fun thing in the game, so they're okay having 90% of games played only against Goblins and Elves. So, 10 out of 10, honestly, on that one. I think I'm gonna ditch the Grasp. That may not pay off, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so yeah, why release an expansion in Historic? Admittedly, this expansion is complete garbage. There are no good. Well, there's 2 fun cards, I would say, or maybe 3 at best, but they're all kind of underwhelming garbage, which is honestly funny. Well, it's not funny, it's omega funny, one might even say. I'm gonna do it like this, don't ask me why. I just don't want to give him the options to draw at this point. He has no protection. Well, he can technically have protection, but yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Okay. Currently, everything is at least going a little bit fine, and I can get rid of Rafan easily. But yeah, the game is just... so split in, I don't know, the absolute worst ways possible. I kind of don't like it. Who's gonna buy the historic ontology? At least, honestly, I will say this. I think at least, at the bare minimum, they have learned that no one likes historic ontologies because the last historic ontology was so just absolutely hated by people because you couldn't buy it, and the easiest way to get historic ontology was just buy random other packs, and you needed to spend like 300-400 euros to get all the cards that you wanted, and that I think was the sliver game. So you know, it was just horrible. It was absolutely unquestionably horrible. Okay, what do I do here? Do I actually ditch Quandrix Command? Could. Should I? Nah, let's not. We haven't drawn a single... Well, we have drawn Avrad, but you know. Okay, this is the play. This is now the play. Kind of a little bit low on possibilities and probabilities to do here. Probably gonna need to ditch that. Okay, this is gonna be fine for now. Need to also ditch that. Sack the second Cauldron, Quandrix Command, shuffle a Spider, and then do this for the second Lult. Okay, that's the plan, boys. But seriously, look at this guy. He hasn't played anything. So strange. What are his options if he has literally played nothing? Well, admittedly, I have only played reactionary plays at the moment because I don't know what's happening, but I do have Birdmans, and those Birdmans literally never happen now. Quite annoying, not gonna lie. Quite the annoying thing. Okay, do this. Ditch the Cauldron. Is there anything I want to put back? No. Tainted Indulgence. Yeah, the indulgences are fine. Do I ditch the spy... Wait, what is he vanishing? Oh, he's vanishing versing that. Yeah, that's okay. A little bit annoying, but, you know, overall I'd say that's not the end of the world. Close, but no cigar. Put, target... No, wait. Wrong things. Return and do that. Okay. That's pretty good. He has still 2 mana, which may be annoying, but it should not... You can't. This is dual color, right? Well, you can always do that, I mean. Damn. Okay, at least that still happened. At least... Oh, look at that! A ledge shredder. I was wondering, do they even exist? Or were they a lie all the time? Wow. Who would have expected that? Actual functioning cards. Ah, amazing. But you see this? This is peak magic right here. He doesn't have any plays. I technically don't have any plays. There's kind of a situation happening on the board, but is there actually anything happening on the board? Well, you know, I'm not really that sure if there's actually anything happening even on the board. I don't know, boys, you know. It's so questionable, I'm not gonna lie. It's just so questionable. Okay, the good part is I am taking damage, but oh, look at that Infernal Grasp. What a time to be alive. Dead Touch, cool. Let me exile some of your things. Lult, obviously. Rafam, obviously. Where's the second Rafam? Actually, no, what? No. You can stay. Rafam and Kaito. I don't think he has any way of resurrecting anything, but hey. Why risk it, you know? Why risk a good thing? Do this. Don't ask me why. Because I don't know. Okay, at least we're in a decent-ish position. We have an Infernal Grasp. By the way, I'm expecting the Lult soon. But yeah, this is kind of peak magic. I'm honestly bored. I am seriously bored currently. Because nothing's happening. Every play is a 1-for-1 play. It's ass. It's absolutely ass. Oh shit, I actually... Wait, will I die? Oh, I saw it come. Yeah, I could actually die. So we didn't get anything? Are you telling me that that's gonna be it, essentially? That's just gonna be it. There is a chance. Draw? A land. Whoa, land, boys. Wow. That is very cool. That is very cool. 10 lands. Wait, how many lands again I am in front of my opponent? Seems like a lot. Anyway, I think I am absolutely dead. Yeah, there's probably no way of living. Yeah, there's literally no way of living. No, wait, there is a way of living. No, wait, there's no way of living. What do I do with that? Oh, no, yeah, there's no way of living. Look, the best I can do is probably that, yeah. So, you see these games? I just spent 13 minutes and we were literally playing 1-4-1. No one comboed at any point. Pestilent Cauldron plus summoning things. Oh my god, I actually have it shot in the dark. No, obvious. I'll land. Yeah, that's kind of expected. And at the end, it didn't even matter. I tried so hard. And this has been Magic for the past week and a half. The experience is shit. No game seems impactful. No game seems interesting. You're just exchanging 1-for-1 and you don't really have any real thing to do. Got Pestilent Cauldron, literally drew nothing out of 10. No early game because reasons, and that's pretty much it. Well, this time at least we see the Lilianas, but this is obviously a mulligan. Oh! Ledge Shredder in the opener here. Now that is absolutely mad lad levels. Okay, I'm gonna ditch that because, kind of obvious choice, I guess. We do have a blue, we do have everything. Man, Ledge Shredder in the opening hand. Oh, I'm the luckiest boy alive. No, seriously, for some reason this deck... I'm contemplating removing a Ledge Shredder just because it's never in the opening hand. It's just never there. Would having a Ledge Shredder in the opener just make this far too overpowered or something? Is that it, Wizards? No, serious question. Is that it? Is that why I can't have Ledge Shredders in the opening hand? Because that would be some magically how overpowered. Seems so, I guess. Okay, now we have a Pestilent Cauldron. And I have absolutely no idea what this is. No one plays red, green, white. I don't even know what color combination is called. It's a pretty decent one in not historic, but alchemy because of the card possibilities. But here, oh no, Chief, seems big sus. Seems like extremely big sus. Do you think I'm gonna get a land for the binding, by the way? Place your bets, boys. Place your bets. It's not exactly a land for the binding, but it's not exactly bad also. Okay, a Leggy Boy doing Leggy Boy things. I should really probably... I can, by the way, replace Ledge Shredder with more stuff. And that may actually be what we're gonna do. Because it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying and it's getting a lot annoying. Oh, he buffs that? Cereal? Well, it's not like it's actually doing anything. That Infernal Grasp is gonna be pretty sauce. Oh, Tamio's protection. Well, I guess that's not unexpected. We still have things, and we're kind of exchanging 1-for-1, so I guess this is not the end of the Z-World, though. But close! Hey, don't attack me with that. That's absolutely disingenuous. Stop. Should I honestly get rid of the Luminar Casperant maybe first? So yeah, by the way, there is a chance to remove Ledge Shredder, place Tainted Indulgences, and place... 2 Celestices, and then technically we're kind of rolling in a different direction, but it's still a decent direction at the bare minimum with all the cards that we have. But the Ledge Shredder just works so well with Pestilent. Are you literally shitting me? Oh my god. No, seriously. Do I lose? Do I lose because this is the game now? Oh, another one. Yeah, just give 2 Tamio safekeepings. I guess that's fine. Absolutely 10 out of 10. An actual banger, in fact. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Again, For the last week, this has been magic for me. There's absolutely nothing that can be absolutely done at any stage. And it just all kind of sucks a lot of dick. I can technically get rid of this, but I don't think it matters. You know what, let's actually go for the Tainted Indulgences and just get rid of Ledge Shredder. At this point, it's like, I mean, well, we finally got a Ledge Shredder and it literally did nothing for us because everything else was kind of ass and trash. Yeah. You see, again, this is what I mean. There were no decisions to be made. There were literally no decisions to be made here. Not at a single point did I have a decision that impacted the game in any way. Because our opponent... Oh, look at the... Will you look at that? That is absolutely fantastic. Now wait. Do you not have... Oh, you don't even have 4 cards in the graveyard. What a time to be alive. Now, is it possible to get a not a counter spell, but is it possible to get Blood on the Snow next turn? Yes. Yes. But no. Obviously, we're not getting that. And you see, I guess this is like, wait, no, he's not gonna, yeah, he's not gonna get it to the point where it becomes invulnerable. Because that would be absolutely sadness. Well, it's already oh! Wait, I'm just dead! I'm just dead? Yeah, of course he's gonna talk. You see, not in a single point in this game, my decisions mattered. And this has been happening for almost, well, 1.5 weeks at minimum. There is no way to play this, so I have even a shot at winning. A world like that just doesn't exist. And by the way, I have noticed this so often lately. People get just 5 lands, and then they just never, and then the aggro decks just never draw another land in their life. You could say 33% land draw ratio is technically bad. But if you get 5 lands in the early and then you never draw a land again, it's actually pretty good, you know? Oh, this is just so sad. Well, I just changed it a little bit and we got rid of Ledge Shredder. I mean, like, honestly, what's the point of keeping him? Either I never draw him, and by the way, you're currently seeing this is the 3rd record. Yes, this is the 3rd recording. In the test runs, the Ledge Shredder also, he either did not ever appear, or he appeared and he literally did nothing because there was just some kind of huge creature that he could never deal with. It just feels like there's no options. It just feels like there's no options. And the funny part is, there was, what was it, like a year ago at this point? A half year ago? There was this small period of time when Wizards just, seemingly they let Standard be a little bit random. They actually, like, let random things be random. There were no specific decks that you would ever constantly just non-stop verse. There wouldn't be this, there wouldn't be that. For all intensive purposes, you could almost call the game random. The opening hands were always different, then you get this, then you get that. There was no rhyme to reason. It felt random. And man, was the game good. The game was so ridiculously good at that point. It was insane. I enjoyed it so much. It felt good. But Wizards literally sacked it after a month. Well, they always kind of sack the new dog. I think you can hear it. Whatever. They sacked it after a month, sadly. They never looked again in that direction, because when you remove this RNG, when you remove this artificial rigging, there's a huge amount of people that have a below 10% win rate. if you have watched my videos before, you know what I'm talking about. You see people who are in this rank right here, and their decks are just absolute self-made garbage. They have a net decked, and they have made something that's horrible. Like, for example, in yesterday's video, was it yesterday or was it before yesterday? There was that deck that had Spell Pierce, Negate in the same deck. Something like that literally, absolutely does not have... Yeah, I kind of need... Let's see what he does. He's obviously going to sack it, but who cares? There is not a world where a deck that rolls with Spell Pierce and Negate has above 5% or 1% win ratio, because you're going to play against aggro decks, and you can't win against aggro decks if your deck looks like that. Hullbreaker Kraken is the exact same deal. It's an 8-cost card that is unplayable and will instantaneously make you lose against creatures or aggro decks if you draw it in your opening hand. It's ridiculous, you know, because people like that, people don't understand that. People legitimately think that you can have Spell Pierce and Negate in the same deck and, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna somehow... No. You will never win a single control deck in your life. No, against a single aggro deck in your life. It is what it is, boys. I know it's a little bit brutal for some of you, but that's reality. I kind of expected the minus there. Okay, so this is counterspells? Or is it not counterspells? I can't even tell, honestly. Anyway, can't tell or cannot tell, this is my best play. In fact, that's my only play currently. I wonder what's happening, but again, look at this. Control deck, and we have Blood on the Snow, Liliana. Admittedly, we do have, well, some playable cards, but painful. I will not be too surprised if he counterspells the Liliana, but then he will not counterspell one of the Bloods on the Snow, and that's maybe where we can win. Oh, Negate. You see what I mean? If you roll with Negate in your deck, in your main deck, I will at maximum play with 2 Negates in a deck that has, like, I don't know, 16 single target removal cards. Maybe I will do that. Small chance, but at least a chance, I guess, that there is a world where I could potentially do that. Why do I have the feeling that this is not gonna work? Also, why do I have the feeling that... No, this is just gonna get counterspell. I don't think I have options here yet again. What are my options? Actually, this guy has a restoration of... Okay, interesting. Well, it's not too interesting. It's just the Wandering Emperor. Yeah, this is pretty decent deck. Like, this is a decent deck. Oh, deadly! Yeah, this is one more of the ones I was talking about. Deadly, the Disdainful Stroke and Negate and the same. This guy cannot win against anything that's oh, you're right. I just instantaneously lose. This guy cannot win against a single aggro deck. Impossible. I honestly did not expect 3 losses in a row. It has been a while since we uploaded a video with 3 losses or something like that in a row. Oh, but this is insane. And this has been happening for a week and a half at least. Absolutely unplayable. For example, that last guy. You're playing the Disdainful Stroke and Negate in a single deck. Oh, you can't win against this. A deck like that can statistically never almost win against aggro. He probably has 10% win rate at best against any aggro deck out in Arena. And, you know, this is the crap I'm talking about. I didn't even have a shot against him. I got all expensive cards, didn't get the mana for it, and literally just was playing reactionary again. And there's nothing. Literally nothing I can do. And this has been for a week and a half. I just need to let down some steam. God damn it. Also, Look at this update. It made it looks ass. This is horrible. Wizards, what the fuck? It looks like the 90s, and I wasn't even alive at the 90s. Reverted to normal looking RQ piece of trash company. And how about unrigging the matchups to this extent? Because I can't stand it. I currently cannot stand playing this game because of how trash everything feels. Currently, the only thing that I am that is board, man, he's just fucking going at it, huh? Currently, yeah, you know what? I'm probably just gonna go play some aggro decks because this happens, but this happens mainly when you're playing control because Wizards just hates control for some reason. It is absolutely unplayable in best of ones. Control is just garbage, and you should feel bad for playing it. And Wizards, I think, wants to embody that. Anyway, I'm probably gonna only play aggro until this is fixed because standard is just unplayable for control, and anyone who says otherwise is an absolute brainlet. Anyway, this is Quizzer Sensen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day. Bye bye.